right, so we're diving deep into Jurassic World Rebirth today. And let me tell you, if you're a fan of the franchise, you are going to want to buckle up because we got some juicy details straight from the synopsis.
Oh yeah, this one sounds like it's going to be a wild ride.
No kidding. This movie, it picks up right where Fallen Kingdom left off. We're not dealing with a contained island anymore. Dinosaurs are out in the world, living among us.
It's like, imagine the world we know, but with dinosaurs just casually roaming around. This synopsis doesn't shy away from showing us just how crazy that would be.
Yeah, like in the opening scenes, we see mosasaurs just wreaking havoc in coastal towns. And get this, raptors are running wild in the suburbs. Can you imagine opening your door and seeing a raptor on your lawn?
Talk about a neighborhood watch, right? It's like, how do you even begin to deal with that? The whole idea of safety and security gets completely flipped on its head.
Totally. And it's not just the chaos. It's like this whole black market for dinosaurs pops up, too.
Yeah, humans always trying to exploit things for profit. Kind of sad, but like totally predictable. These amazing creatures become like commodities, just another thing to be bought and sold.
It's like all the worst parts of humanity coming out, right? But amidst all this craziness, we do get to see some familiar faces back in action.
Oh yeah, like Claire Deering. She's leading the dinosaur protection group now, trying to make sure the creatures have a chance in this new world.
It's actually kind of cool to see how her characters evolved, like from exploiting dinosaurs to fighting for their survival.
It makes sense though, right? Like a natural progression for her.
Totally. And then there's Owen Grady trying to live a quiet life, raising Maisie, and oh, he reunites with Blue.
Oh wow, Blue's back. I bet fans will be excited about that. And she even has offspring now.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But Owen's got to deal with protecting Blue's family in this world where dinosaurs aren't exactly welcomed.
Talk about a tough job.
So we've got returning characters, a world in chaos. What more could you ask for, right?
Well, how about some brand new dinosaurs?
Oh yeah, the synopsis mentions this new location, Isla Arcadia, where this company, Biosyn, is creating genetically modified hybrids.
So they're like taking what InGen did in Jurassic Park and just amping it up to 11?
Exactly. They're pushing the boundaries of genetic manipulation, and honestly, it's kind of terrifying.
And on top of that, the rate of evolution on this island is accelerated. Like, they're creating dinosaurs with camouflage. Some even glow in the dark.
It's like they're playing God, and who knows what the consequences of that will be.
And speaking of playing God, guess who else is back? Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Oh man, I bet he's got some choice words for everyone involved in this mess.
He's probably going to be dropping truth bombs left and right about the dangers of messing with nature.
It wouldn't be a Jurassic Park movie without him, right? And I think his expertise and the expertise of Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant, who are also back, by the way, will be crucial because the stakes in this movie are higher than ever before.
Higher than ever before? What do you mean?
Well, let me introduce you to the Ultimasaurus. This thing is like a genetically engineered super predator. It's got the deadliest features of multiple dinosaurs all combined into one terrifying package.
So it's like the ultimate killing machine.
Basically. And the synopsis makes it clear. This thing is driven by pure dominance. It could disrupt the entire ecosystem, not just on the island, but potentially the whole world.
So this isn't just about surviving a dinosaur attack. This is about the fate of the planet.
Exactly. And then there's this whole ethical dilemma. Do we just destroy these hybrids, or do they deserve a chance at existence? It's not an easy question to answer.
It makes you think about what it really means to be alive and who gets to decide who lives and who dies.
For sure. And remember, Maisie Lockwood. Well, with her unique genetic makeup, she finds herself right at the heart of this debate.
So she's not just along for the ride this time. She's like a key player in all of this.
And then, just when you think it can't get any more intense, the whole island starts to self-destruct.
Wait, what? The whole island's gonna blow?
Yep. It's like a ticking time bomb. Our heroes have to race against time to escape while making sure these super dinos don't escape with them.
Oh man, talk about pressure. This movie sounds like a nonstop thrill ride.
You can say that again?
Yeah, so it sounds like things are about to get really intense, like really, really intense.
Oh yeah, the synopsis says the climax is going to be a total nail-biter. Owen, Claire, and Blue all going up against this Ultimasaurus, and they're still trying to get off this island before it blows to smithereens.
Talk about a bad day, right? It makes you wonder how they're going to pull it off. Like, how do you even fight something like that?
Right. And it's not just about the action. There's some serious emotional stuff going on, too.
Oh, like what?
Well, the synopsis mentions Blue sacrificing herself to save Owen and Maisie. It's like this really powerful moment that shows the bond between them, even in the middle of all this chaos.
Oh, wow. That's heavy. I mean, Blue's been with Owen since the beginning, right? It's going to hit hard.
Yeah, it's definitely a tearjerker moment. And for Maisie, it's like another layer of loss, you know? She's already lost so much, and now this.
It makes you think about the emotional toll this whole dinosaur situation is taking on everyone, not just the people fighting them off.
Yeah, for sure. It's not just about the physical danger, it's the emotional scars, too.
So, like, what happens after? Does the world go back to normal after Isla Arcadia explodes?
Not exactly. It sounds like things are going to be different. The synopsis talks about this shift in how the world deals with dinosaurs. Like, instead of just trying to wipe them out, they're talking about setting up these global conservation zones.
So, like, accepting that dinosaurs are here to stay and trying to find a way to live alongside them.
Yeah, it's like a step towards finding some kind of balance. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a new beginning.
It's kind of hopeful in a way, right?
Yeah.
Like, even after all the chaos and destruction, there's still a chance for peace.
It's like humanity finally realizing they can't just control everything. They have to learn to coexist.
Yeah. And speaking of things we can't control, did you hear about the post-credits scene?
Oh, yeah, this one's a doozy. So we're taken to this Arctic facility, right? And scientists are analyzing a DNA sample, but get this, it's from a creature that predates the dinosaurs.
What? Older than dinosaurs? What could that even be?
They don't show us much, just a shadow of this massive winged beast.
Ooh, that's a good hook. Like,
Yeah.
just enough to get your imagination going.
Right. It's like opening a door to a whole new world of possibilities. We've been so focused on the Jurassic era, but this is like a whole new level of ancient.
It makes you wonder what other secrets are still buried out there, just waiting to be discovered.
So we've got dinosaur mayhem, ethical dilemmas, returning heroes, a terrifying new predator, a fiery island climax, and now this mysterious creature from the dawn of time.
This movie sounds like it's going to be epic, like Jurassic Park on steroids.
And that post-credit scene, it's like the icing on the cake. It leaves you wanting more, wondering what's next for this franchise, for this world where the past keeps coming back to haunt us.
It's a reminder that we're not just dealing with fictional creatures here. We're dealing with the power of nature, the vastness of time, and the consequences of our own actions.
And that's something to think about even after the credits roll.
Yeah, it really makes you think, huh? Like, it's entertainment, sure, but it also touches on something deeper.
It's almost like it reflects our own fears, right?
Yeah.
About technology getting out of control, our responsibility to nature.
And the way they portray the dinosaurs this time. It's not just about monsters or attractions anymore.
They're like actual beings with their own place in the world.
Right. And then when we see the ethical dilemmas, like should we create these hybrids, should they exist, it forces us to look at our own values.
Makes you wonder if we can really impose our will on nature without consequences.
Exactly. And yet, even with all the chaos, the destruction, there's this glimmer of hope.
Yeah, the global conservation zones, it's like they're saying we can learn from our mistakes, right? Find a way to coexist.
It's a message that feels relevant, you know?
Right.
Especially with everything going on in the world right now.
Totally. And then, boom, that post-credit scene. A creature from before the dinosaurs.
Just blows your mind, right? Like, it's a reminder that there's so much we don't know.
And the past, it always has a way of coming back, shaping our present, our future.
It's a perfect cliffhanger. Leaves you wanting to see what happens next.
So I guess that wraps up our deep dive into Jurassic World Rebirth. What a ride.
Yeah, it's a film that'll definitely get people talking, thinking, challenging assumptions.
And hopefully it'll make us all a little more aware of the natural world, our responsibility to protect it.
Absolutely. Well said.
Thanks for joining us on this journey, everyone. Keep those questions coming, keep exploring, and stay curious. Until next time.